It's the Traumedy Podcast. Trauma plus comedy equals Traumedy. This week on Traumedy.
I was heading back down and I needed to filter water. And I sat at this rock and I looked up and I said to myself, this is my freedom. This is my freedom. Because you're just equal with the clouds and the sky, and it doesn't get more beautiful than that for me.
You're listening to Traumedy, the podcast that helps you take your pain and play with it. I'm Nancy Norton. I am a former nurse, comedian, and keynote speaker about the power of humor, why we need it, how it helps us.
Bring the power of humor to your next event with award-winning comedian Nancy Norton. Nancy got out of healthcare for the same reason a lot of people get into it, to save lives. Message Nancy at nancynorton.tv. The Traumedy Podcast is sponsored by Crybaby Badass. You have to feel it to heal it. You are a Crybaby Badass luminary. See your light in the mirror. Do you have a trauma? Hey, you listening, do you have a Traumedy story to share? If so, send Nancy a message at nancynorton.tv.
You're listening to part 4 of Brittany Key, From the Depths of Hell to the Summit, the uplifting conclusion. Also, thank you, Scylla Weinbrenner, for being on this episode and sharing your part of the story. Oh, I was just going to tell you, if this voiceover sounds kind of echoey, that's because I'm recording it on my laptop in the comedy condo for Zanies in Nashville. I just recorded Nateland Presents. I don't know when that's going to be out, but I'll keep you posted. And we truly hope that this 4-part series has empowered you, enlightened you, and maybe given you the courage to make changes if you need to make changes. So let me know if you have questions. You know, my contact information is always in the show notes. Brittany Key has shared her contact information. The biggest goal we have is to help people get out of this crazy-making experience that is narcissistic abuse. Hey, remember, you have options. Oh, this is also kind of exciting. If you listen to the end, you'll find that Brittany has inspired me, and we may be going on an adventure together at some point this summer. So I'm excited. Enjoy this episode. I'll see you on the other side.
And I literally rose from the depths of hell, from the ashes. I rose up and I decided to fight.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't be in between. So over the summer, I actually volunteered to make trails, like hiking trails, early summer. And I've always liked hiking, so I'm going to climb the highest mountains there are here. The first one I decided to climb was Mount Elbert, which is the highest in Colorado.
Yeah, how high is that?
14,438 feet. That's the first 14er I did. And I didn't even train for it. I was like, I woke up one day, didn't I? And I said, I'm going to do Mount Elbert. And you're like, what? But it was so freeing and beautiful. And again, one step at a time. And then a couple weeks later, Scylla and I did Grays and Tories. How was that?
What is that?
They are 2 mountain peaks.
Oh, those are 2. Grays
and Tories Peak. So Grays is 14,275 and Tories is 14,272. You can choose to do one and go back down, or
do both
and then go back down.
And I have never done that kind of hiking in my entire life.
That's not your thing.
No, not
like
not
You're not Miss Outdoorsy. And so she talked you into doing it.
She wanted to do it with me, to spend time with me. So I made her camp the night before, and we get up and at an alpine start, and we hike.
So the start is at what, 9,000 feet or something?
Oh, that one I'm not sure what it is.
But you're up high. It's
Yeah.
an alpine camping. You were camping.
Yeah, we were camping
at altitude.
At altitude,
like a base camp kind of thing.
Right.
Where is it, Grays? Like what part of the state is it in? Do you remember?
It's closer to the Front Range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not that far from here.
No.
But you went and you camped.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I got to look it up. I'm so embarrassed to tell y'all. I have lived in Colorado since 1991. I have never hiked a 14er in my life.
I didn't think I would ever hike one.
It's been on my list, but I haven't done it. I wonder, I don't know, I'm 65. I don't know.
You could do it.
I could get you there, I promise.
Yeah.
Really? Well, maybe you'll be my hiking buddy. So tell me, I have a feeling there's a story here, right? This isn't
part of that story.
Oh,
but
this isn't?
This just leads into.
Okay.
But that was, I told her that was one of the best days of my life ever. Just the amount of feelings that you go through doing a 14er, you go through every emotion possible.
Anger is one of them.
Yeah, so it's almost
she was
like
mad at me.
It's almost like the Kubler-Ross, like the thing they teach us about death and dying. But you go through it because you kind of want to quit.
Mm-hmm.
You did it, so you
I
did it.
I did both of them,
and you were it's a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And once you're up there,
you're up there, you have to come down.
You gotta just
or you're dying.
You're not
from Billy Goats.
Billy Goat
That's
death.
right.
Oh God, death by Billy Goat. That's
She was afraid of one Billy Goat, and I was like, "It's okay, just put your backpack in front of you if he charges." And she goes, "What? This thing will charge?" I was like, "I think so, maybe."
Yeah, goats are known.
So
for
then she was afraid of the Billy Goats the rest of the time. The first one you did seamlessly on, which I forgot which one we did first. I think it was Grace. Yeah. And you were feeling great.
Mm-hmm.
You were on that high that you just accomplished, and we were literally up high. Mm-hmm. And we go down to the saddle, which is the spot between both Grays and Torreys. So
that's
like this.
What you're doing. You guys go up to Grays. You're going to go down the saddle and back up Torreys.
Well, when we're going up to Grays, she goes, "Is that the mountain we're going up?" And I said, "No, we're not going up that one. That's a different one. We're going up this one right here that the trail's on."
And I knew she was a lying ass. I knew it, but I had to believe it because I couldn't think of anything else. So I was like, I can't.
I was like, "No, we're not going up that one." I don't know. We were like passing a hiker, and he goes, "Did you go up Torreys too?" And I was like, "Damn it." And he pointed at that mountain. She goes, "I knew it. We're not going up that one." We're at the saddle, and I'm like, "The weather's fine. We don't have clouds coming in. You can see me where I am. Do you mind if I just go up Torreys?" And then she's like, "But I want to do it too."
So I did.
So in order to make it lighter, we did leave our packs at under a rock, and we, go up just fine. We're at the top, take pictures. We're going back down. And I knew she was already afraid of the Billy Goats, but I can see a whole family right behind her.
Oh no.
And they're about ready to go this way around where she's going to see them. And I turn around and I'm like, "Oh, I think I need to sit down real quick. My knee hurts." And I was trying to just keep her calm to where she's not going to see the Billy Goats. And all of a sudden she goes, "Look at those 7 Billy Goats."
It's an attack.
And then I'm like, "Oh no, I forgot her bags are down there. Those things are going to eat through it."
So she starts running down the mountain. Then I'm starting to run down the mountain.
Oh, you thought they were going after your backpacks?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't. They just walked right past it. But I'm going to say that you cannot keep up with a Billy Goat.
Yeah.
Those things are fast.
Don't race a Billy Goat
Nope.
down the mountain.
Mm-mm.
But you did it. You made it up. Mm-hmm. And that was part of you're reclaiming yourself. And with nature too. Isn't nature like the most healing?
It is.
Oh.
And I just love being on top
of
a mountain.
I'm not touching that line.
Yeah.
What's your safe word? All right.
That's amazing. I love being on top of a mountain and just
it's like you set me up for that, right?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
The pause was there. I was like, okay, go ahead.
And just seeing an endless amount of mountain ranges and peaks that I just can't describe when I'm up there.
I know. It's like, I heard once that the word, like the sound awe, like when you are in awe, it's like one time I heard like all these different deities, God, Allah, whatever, have that sound in them. And it makes sense to me. There's certain places that are awe-inspiring. And I just feel like, I don't know, maybe there's now this is my spiritual belief. I just believe we're all part of the one, and it's just like, we get to experience, that's a huge mirror for the awe right there. Like, like if you think God is inside you as well as outside you, it's pretty cool.
It is. It is.
So I'm saying awe, just thinking about it.
But you loved Grays and Tories
I did.
so much that you actually got a very lovely tattoo on your arm.
I did. So this was when I got my nursing degree.
Oh, wow.
And then I added to that piece of Grays and Tories because those are two of the hardest things that I never thought I would do in life. And I did do them. So
those are like rites of passage. You hear of Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
When you're going through hell, you got to keep on going.
You do.
And it's like, but once you've gone to the depths of hell, like life is so much richer.
Oh,
like
it
the
is.
light is brighter. Everything is sparkly.
Everything.
I mean, you have a sparkle in your eye. You have a sparkle in your eye. And it's like, now we live in a different reality.
And I'm not behind bars wearing used panties.
Yeah.
For 5 years, I'm up on top of a mountain.
And you have great compassion for people who are.
I do.
And that's why I do go about once a quarter to the Denver Women's Correctional Facility and do shows, because even if they did commit a crime, they're still people.
They are.
The fact that they're in there.
But let's rehab them.
Yeah. I just want to bring a sense of humanity. I want to bring that comedy in there. I want us all to just feel like for these 2 hours we're in here doing this comedy show, let's know we love and respect each other. And so, so we have gratitude. You'll never, you just don't look at life the same. You have gratitude every day for your freedom. And thank God everything got dismissed.
Oh, I know. Thank God. And
I mean, that's impressive. And that she hopefully this is unfortunate. I shouldn't say hopefully, but they say with these people that they have to have a new target before they let go of yours.
Oh, she probably had one.
Yeah, that's
she
what I'm
probably has
saying.
It, and that poor person.
I know. We
I know.
feel for them because they do move on to the next victim, basically.
They do.
But you've managed to stay. Like, I did not have any contact with.
Oh,
my ex.
no, I don't know.
I don't talk to anybody who talks
anything to do with her.
Yeah.
Same. We don't have mutual friends. Don't need that. I don't want that in my space and my circle of trust. And I've learned who deserves a seat at my table.
Yeah.
And she does not.
No. And try to redirect your mind, as much as we can. When they take up bandwidth, it's like, okay, let me redirect to the light, the light in a friend's eyes, the light in the nature.
So I did, these 14ers and hiking as a way of, healing and being able to work through that pain and achieve something. And my big goal for this last summer was to do Long's Peak, which is like a class 3, Colorado's deadliest mountain, even though it's not the hardest. Many people die on it every year. But the reason why it was my main goal, 1, it's the 15th highest mountain in Colorado. 2, I was told by my ex that I would never be able to do it.
Oh, that was just a thing that she had put on you as a limitation.
Yeah, right. So I was doing other 14ers to work up to it. And I did DeCalibron, which is 4, Mount Democrat, Mount Cameron, Mount Bross, Mount Lincoln. So I did those 4. And I think that, I don't know if it was during the year that I was doing it, but it was just absolutely beautiful. It was breathtaking. And just these beautiful wild succulents that just grew out of nothing. Like there's nothing there. Nothing can survive up there but these beautiful purple succulents. And I just couldn't stop looking at them, and just something that small just made me so happy inside. Yeah. And I did get lost following them once.
Because you just were so enthralled.
I was.
You're enthralled.
I was.
Like, look at this resilience.
And I went up Democrat, up Cameron. I forgot to go to Lincoln, and I was going to Bross. So then I had to turn around and go back to go to Lincoln because there's no way being up there I was going to pass Mount Lincoln. I had to do all 4. So I had to go back to Mount Cameron again.
Oh, you had to backtrack that far
I did.
because you were following the succulents.
Yes.
I didn't know you were doing all 4 of these. Maybe I wasn't listening as well as I should be because I was like,
No, it's
I
okay.
thought you were doing those all separately.
No.
You were doing those like you did get Grays and Torres as a going from
Yeah.
saddle up. Oh, wow.
And I was heading back down, and I needed to filter water. And I sat at this rock, and I looked up, and I said, "This is my freedom," to myself. This is my freedom.
Yeah.
Because you're just equal with the clouds and the sky, and it doesn't get more beautiful than that for me. And then the next one I did was Mount Columbia. I really struggled on that one. I don't know why I struggled so much. I think I did the Calibron and Mount Columbia like just only a few days between each other, and I was not recovered to do Mount Columbia at all.
That's a lot of altitude.
Yeah.
And not a lot of oxygen.
No. But one thing, back to the Calibron, one thing I did see that was odd. I've only told a few people. I've told you, but I was walking.
Is it going to be a spirit sign?
Yes, I was walking.
This is my jam.
I was walking, and I was thinking about the campground that's there. And I was like, I really like this campground. Like, I wanted to tell Scylla about the campground and my other friends that, like to camp. I looked up, and I saw this Subaru there with this woman that had shorts on and like a gray hooded sweatshirt. And she wasn't close enough to where I could make out of her face, but close enough to where we made eye contact for a while. And I was like, well, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And it's also weird that she drove her Subaru up here to park. And I was like, I didn't think we could park down there if we were going to camp. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just see where, what it is when I get up there. And I looked down because there were steps and I didn't want to fall. And I looked back up and it's gone. But it was a good long 20 seconds that we were looking at each
Just
other.
poofed in and poofed out.
Right. I still don't know what it was about. I don't know.
Huh.
I have no idea.
Doesn't give you a feeling or a...
Oh, it does.
Well, what is the feeling that you have?
Well, first I was scared and I would like really walked fast past that area.
Because
I was like, and then I was like, well, I know I'm tired, but I definitely don't see things. Like I've never seen.
Yeah, this is not your thing. Psychosis.
No, definitely not.
You're not sleep deprived.
I mean, I probably was a little bit, but I've been sleep deprived and I've done surgery before. So
yeah.
But
I mean, but did it feel
but
like...
I felt relief before that. I felt okay. Even though I didn't have a job yet, even though I wasn't just that nurse practitioner anymore.
Yeah.
But I felt...
You're a whole being.
I did. I felt okay for once, and I've never felt okay.
And so that moment.
That moment.
There was something.
From the time that I was filtering water until the time I saw that,
and
I felt okay.
Like, I almost wonder if she's like guardian angel of sorts.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's just interesting that she had a Subaru.
Right.
She's like a lesbian angel.
Do you think she was the lesbian from Christmas Future or something? Like, I mean, I was even wondering if it was you in the future looking back at yourself.
Maybe.
Like,
She did have brown hair, but
yeah.
she was thinner than me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And we looked at each other for like 20 seconds.
It was like...
It was a connection.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why is she staring at me?
Yeah.
But I still felt okay.
There was something.
Something.
A message of okayness came through. Well, that's maybe all we need to know.
Maybe.
That's cool. Thank you for sharing that.
It's like what I love talking
Mhm.
about, like anything like that. It just keeps that little mystery. I keep using the word sparkle, but the last psychedelic trauma therapy I did in December, I feel like I have access to my guardian angels during that. And I got the message, like, look for people with sparkle in their eye. I think back on, my ex, who I was in love with, but she didn't have that sparkle in her eye, She
yeah.
didn't have that sparkle. There was something in me that wanted to see, like, there's something. I saw a wound in her. And I think narcissists are extremely wounded people.
I agree.
But so there's something that happens so bad and so early that they shut off their connection to their feelings and to their empathy and even to higher power is what I sense. I don't know. I see scissors above their head and below their head.
Yeah.
Like just
yeah.
like they're just,
Mhm.
and they're kind of like a rat in a cage, a raccoon. They're a raccoon in a cage.
They can't get out.
Yeah.
Uncle John.
Uncle John. And but they see something in you. They see your light and then they want it
Yeah.
and they think, but they can't hold the light. Like you can keep giving and giving and giving, but they can't hold the light.
Right.
And then at some point you have to just cut them off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when is this helmet coming into play? Are we
right
getting
now.
there? Okay,
Yeah.
right now. Okay, I'm so good. And just so you know, there's been a helmet in the room. And I'm like, when does? You're like, wait, there's more.
But wait. Yeah, after Decalibron and seeing maybe my guardian angel, I don't know. I'd like to get, other opinions about that. But
Or you in the future.
Right. But Mount Columbia didn't go well. I did call her crying as I was hiking back. My feet were hurting. I was struggling. She just, I can't remember if it was a text message or a phone call when you said, just one foot in front of the other, do 5 steps. And that's what I told you on Grays and Tories. So you're the one that helped me make it down from Mount Columbia and you weren't even there.
So you had to phone a friend.
I did because I was struggling.
Yeah. This is a long day.
Oh,
Wait,
it's an all day.
it's an all day.
Yeah. But I get down to the bottom.
And
Everything's fine. Long's Peak, I do in what do you think, 4 weeks? Because I didn't feel like I was ready for that.
Yeah.
I was able to leave the state and I visited my sister and my niece. My nephew was already here in August, but I got to see them.
Yeah.
I got to see my niece. I hadn't seen her in a while. She just got engaged. I love her fiance. So it was amazing. But then 2 weeks after that, I decided it was a good idea to do Long's Peak.
So coming back from, are they in DC area?
Yes.
And so you fly back
Fly
from
back
DC.
here. 2 weeks, I think I'm good. I can do Long's Peak. Going up there, I'm fine. It's a class 3, so you have to wear a helmet on the class 3 parts. So you go through like the regular forest switchbacks, which are beautiful with pine trees and whatnot. You get to the boulder field. It's like huge rocks that you just kind of have to navigate over. Then you get to the keyhole. It's a keyhole because it looks like a key. And then after the keyhole is where you need to put your helmet on because you can fall and injure your head.
And then I didn't know that was regulated. So that's a thing that everybody that goes to that.
You should.
You should.
Right.
Just like you should wear a life jacket when you water ski. Like
last
there's
year.
nobody standing.
Right.
There's not a park ranger right there.
No. Like
Right.
last year I wanted to die. This year I'm wearing a helmet on Long's
Yeah.
Peak.
I want to live.
I know.
I at least have
Right.
my brain capacity.
Right. So, this was my ultimate mountain that I had to do. And I was doing fine on the way up. I got around the Narrows and then it was the trough that you climb up. That one was a little harder. I got up this one part, I think it's called the Crux somehow. And I even thought to myself, I'm like, that's going to be hard to get down.
Yeah.
And I was like, worry about that later. I should have thought about it then.
And you're
And
by
then-
yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have a hiking buddy.
I don't. Because none of my friends are dumb enough to do it with me.
Oh, they know.
They know.
They're
Don't
like-
do Long's Peak. But I love it. And that was my ultimate goal. And you supported me.
100%.
90%. My friend Emma supported me. 90%, probably 80%. Joe and Craig were supportive, but they were worried. But
I'm worried.
I know. I don't tell my dad anything
I'm
about
worried
any of this.
you're going by yourself. I want you to have
But
a
I
hiking
always
buddy.
go by myself. I went
know.
on these all by myself besides the ones I went with her.
Okay.
But I'm used to that. I like being alone in the woods. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
I just
get
like it.
Yeah.
So when and it's hard going, it's called the home stretch. And it's hard.
Is it like real steep?
It is.
And just bare
Yeah.
rocks? Or
Yeah.
is
It's not completely vertical. I mean, there's a grade to it.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
But it's super steep.
It is. It's hard. If you make one wrong mistake and you slip, you're going to slide right down and just hope to God that you can grab onto a rock that's not polished. But I just don't look back. I try not to look back now.
Yeah.
So up I go. And I got to the top and I was just amazed. And I just dropped to my knees and I just started sobbing because I had made it. The mountain that I wanted, I made it.
Yeah.
But then I had to go back down.
So you had your time up there, though.
I did.
It released so much.
So much.
That you can do it. You can put your mind to something.
And you can do it.
You can get through really
anything.
And then
anything.
And then you're like, well, now I got to go down.
And I'm like, but it's okay. It's okay. So I go down the home stretch, which that part's okay because I can slide a little bit on my butt.
I was wondering, I tend to do like a crab when I go down. Do you have gloves on?
No.
See,
well, I did when my fingers were cold, but
I wear gloves and I just kind of crab walk a little bit, like with scoot on your butt.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if that's recommended. That's
I don't
just
know.
Something I
Sounds
do.
good to me.
Especially with my divergent eye, I lack of depth perception,
Yeah.
Even when I hike, I take a stick to kind of tap the depth finder.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But so you're doing that. You're scooting down. Got down there. What is it called?
The home stretch.
The home stretch.
And I go to the narrows now. And that's where you also don't want to make a mistake because you can, I mean, there are 2,000.
Are there some sheer drop-offs?
2,000 feet, like, drop-offs.
No, see, I won't be doing that. I'm not going to do that one. That's not for me.
Before, when you get to the keyhole, that's when it gets serious. As soon as you make that left turn out of the keyhole.
That's on the ascent.
That is on the ascent.
But now on the
when
descent.
I sat there for a minute and I was like, do you really want to do this? Because there were helicopters going around. And I was like, did somebody just die? Did somebody slip and fall? Are they there for training? I used to be a flight nurse, but I was never a flight nurse here when you have elevation. But I said to myself, just try it. Listen to your body. If you can't do it, turn around. Go a different day. So I still have that in my mind that there were helicopters. I haven't heard them again. But just because somebody else had slipped doesn't mean I'm going to slip. But I'm still careful going through the narrows. And then I get down to the trough, and I'm on the part where I knew I was going to have a problem going back down. And I couldn't get down. Fear came over me, and I was just scared.
Got paralyzed?
Not paralyzed like I have been before in my traumatic life, but I didn't know how to do it.
So you just
got
stuck.
So I was just like sitting there trying to figure out how I'm going to get down. And these two people came, didn't know each other, and they helped me down where the woman said that she was going to guide my arm down, but I needed to squat down and put my back on his back. So you're doing that trust fall.
Yeah.
And I already have a problem trusting people now anyway.
Were they on their way up?
They were on their way down.
They were on their way down. And so tell me again how it was. You're going to put your back on his back.
I was going to turn around and squat.
You're going to face up the mountain.
I was going to put my back, fall against his so he could catch me.
Okay.
And she was going to have my hand. And I was like, I don't know, guys.
Wow. And they weren't
so
together.
I was like, no.
But they had
They had more experience than me.
And she was the one that was kind of telling you what you're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I don't trust people. And I was like, these motherfuckers are going to make me fall.
Yeah, it's hard
No, but I did. I did it. It was like that trust fall where you just hope to God somebody's there. And then I realized that's what I did this whole year.
Yeah.
But they were just amazing people that also gave me hope for humanity. And then going down the trough, I had to poop so badly.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
So bad. So I finally get down the trough. I'm still like this.
Holding it together.
Holding it together. And would you like to pick up from here?
How is it that Scylla tells this part?
Because it's slowly come out throughout the
for months. For months. So we're sitting there having a conversation, and
like a couple months ago, like
yeah.
not.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're recounting this experience.
Yeah.
And I think I said something like, "I'm sure she'll have said like, I wonder if it's still up there, whatever else." And I'm like, well, I'm sure if it was all over the rocks, it's probably still all over the rocks. And she was like, what are you talking about? I hid it. And I was like, what do you mean you hid it? And I was like, you hid your explosive diarrhea? And she goes, it wasn't explosive. It was a turd.
It was a solid turd.
A solid turd. And I was like, what?
And for the one time I didn't bring my bag that I'm supposed to bring, and I felt terrible, but that thing was going to come out one way or another.
It was destined.
And then a couple months go by. So I had driven up to go get her. I knew once she came down, she was not going to be able to drive on her own.
Oh.
So I stayed there and waited to pick her up. So I had passed by some people and I was like, hey, have you seen a single woman out there by herself, like on her way down, trying to gauge how far she was to the parking lot? And they're like, no. Last time we saw somebody that was a girl, there was a girl in the Boulder field. She still had her helmet on and she was crying, talking to somebody on the phone. And I said, that was me. She was talking to me. So,
And I was so tired. And I was like, why did I do this?
So I think another couple months maybe go by, maybe a couple weeks. And I just turned to her and I looked at her and I said, you had your helmet on when you took a shit, didn't you? She goes, I did. So every time it was just like the story just kept getting better and better.
Better and better. So that's why we brought the famous helmet.
This is it.
Do you want to put it on?
No.
The poop helmet.
The poop helmet.
Hey, poop in the helmet next time.
No.
And then bury the helmet.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like,
Right.
oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Like just that comedy of like, okay, everybody poops, first of
Yeah.
all. Like we're all human.
And we're all nurses here.
We're nurses, we're humans. And then it's like you accomplish your goal and then you got to go poop.
I know.
Sometimes that's, and that's, I don't think is uncommon. Like once the threat has passed, you're like, I can now relax. A certain part of me is relaxing.
Well, what took me so long to get down anyways, because I was like this.
Because you were walking trying to hold your poo in.
Yeah, and I had to navigate those rocks still.
It's such a weird, like, I don't know, like a mixed blessing, I guess. Like maybe that kept you focused, and kept you from just walking too fast.
Maybe
You had to do tiny steps.
that's right.
Clinched.
Tiny steps.
One step at a time. Tiny steps. I used. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No. I just was thinking. I used to do that to help from having road rage. If somebody passed me and did something scary, like cut me off and to get to the exit, I was like, well, they probably have diarrhea. Like I always like to picture them puckered and trying to get home without, they don't want to poop their car,
Right.
Nobody wants to poop in the car.
No.
So I think there is something that awakens a compassion. When one has been in, like one time I had to cut someone else off, and that's when I had that insight. Like, okay,
you had to poop.
I had to get home. I tried to make it. I got this close.
That's amazing.
You want to get as close to home as possible.
That's right. But I was very thankful that she was waiting for me at the trailhead.
Oh, that's so nice. You anticipated a need. That's what nurses do. We anticipate needs.
She had a sign that was meant to say, "Congrats, you made lungs, you little bitch." But she was so excited for me just because, you know, she's just seen the crawl to make it back up, really, that she wrote "Congrats."
Congrats.
She forgot the R.
I did.
That's okay. That's okay.
But it's my favorite sign ever.
Do you keep it?
Oh, yeah. It's in my
do you
car.
have the congrats?
And she made a "I love to poop in the woods" sticker for my helmet, but I forgot to put it on.
Oh, just a nice running joke.
And after this one, I said, you know, I'm not going to do any more. But
I don't believe you.
I know. But I had a chance to climb Mount Whitney, which is the tallest mountain in the lower 48,
Oh, what state is that in?
California.
Oh.
It's 14,505 feet. It's 22 miles. And you gain, I think, 9,000 feet in elevation. I did it with 3 people. I had no idea who they were. It was a friend of a friend. In their group, there were 4 people, but one girl couldn't make it. So I took her spot. And they were such lovely people to hike with. I made it to the top. The day before, I went to these beautiful natural hot springs, not the ones where you pay to get into, but where you kind of hike to find them. And it was just, again, I'm like, this is my freedom. I'm able to leave the state. I'm not behind bars. I'm wearing my own underpants right now.
Yeah.
And then making it up to the mountain, it was warm when we started. As you climb, it gets colder. I packed for 17 degrees because that's what it said. It was in fact not 17 degrees. I don't know how cold it was. I'll show you some pictures later or send them to you later.
Yeah, I do want to see those.
But it was frigid.
Like sub-zero maybe.
Oh, absolutely. It was negatives with the
Oh.
wind chill for sure. But I had to make it to the top.
Oh man, you are obsessed.
I know, now I am.
You're driven.
Yeah. I was the second of our group to make it to the top, but the last to make it down because the down hurts.
Yeah, that's what I have found at my age especially. But yeah, those knees, they really take a beating going
do.
down.
But when I got to the top, there was this guy walked towards me and the wind is howling and you can't hear anything. And, you know, I'm getting my ear real close up to him and he has this cute little accent. I'm not sure what his native language is, but he said, "You made it. You made it." And he said, "I made it too." And then we both just started crying, 2 strangers hugging on this mountain, on the tallest mountain in the lower 48. And then he said, "Good luck." I said, "You too." It was so cold. We tried to all huddle together in this little hut. We got our pictures taken with the sign, and I was like, oh my God, like it's so cold, so cold. I don't think I've ever been that cold, ever. I ski in Breckenridge, which is
Is it one of the
cold.
colder places to ski? I didn't know that.
I felt myself becoming dehydrated, and my hose had frozen on my camelback.
Yep.
So I used the shiwi. It's like a little funnel that you pee.
Yep.
So you don't have to take your pants all the way down.
Right.
But I peed on the straw, the hose, to thaw it out so I could have water.
I love it. I love the ingenuity.
Follow me if you want any more life-saving advice.
Okay.
Outdoors advice.
Do you have an Instagram?
I do.
What is it?
It's BKEY113. That's it.
Okay. I'll put a link to it in here too.
Yeah, sure.
Are you open to folks can message you or follow you?
Yep.
And then I was thinking too, for the episode, I'll get photos from you and put them on because I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
But you were able to crack open that because I've had that happen with my camelback.
Yeah.
I finally learned to put it under my coat and, keep it inside. But yeah.
I started to get frost nip my fingers. I didn't bring heavy enough gloves. I worked at a previous burn center, and I knew they were turning to first-degree frostbite. I have pictures of my skin peeling on my fingers and my toes. My fingers have recovered. I didn't warm these up quickly, which you're not supposed to. You're supposed to warm them up slowly. My feet, I couldn't handle it, and I had to warm them quickly. So unfortunately, I did lose a big toenail.
Oh, permanently?
Probably. And I lost 3 other toenails as well. Scylla wanted to take me out to get my nails done because she said that probably only charged me 50%.
Ask for a discount.
Yeah.
Ask us, see if they'll paint one on there for you.
I know,
Get the press on nails.
Yeah. Last week at work, which I love my coworkers, I couldn't ask for a better place
What are you?
to be.
Where are you? Not where. I know you may not want to say where, but what kind of work are you doing now?
Cardiac surgery.
You
but
are doing it.
I'm in the ICU. I'm not in the OR. I don't want to be right now. I don't want that stress right now.
Okay.
I'm very happy with where I am.
But your license is in good standing.
I'm doing
You're
it.
a nurse practitioner,
I
but
am.
that's not your only identity.
It is not.
Yeah.
It is not.
That's it. That's it.
But last week I showed some of my coworkers my toes.
Yeah, I may pass on the toes.
Okay.
There's some people like toes. I don't know.
I know.
I'm not drawn to it. I'm not drawn to the toes. But again, get the
that's true.
OnlyFans. I think you could have an OnlyFans.
Again, I would have my license taken away.
Oh, right. Yeah, we don't need to go down that road.
No, we don't need that. This summer I'll continue to do my 14ers, and I'm starting to train for Mount Rainier in Washington, which I'll do in August, beginning of August.
This is a whole new
It's
life
a whole
for you.
new life.
And this is, again, the whole thing. This opened up this bigger part of you.
Well, I was more excited to tell you about my toenail falling off, and then that just registered that, Brittany, you do have a job that I enjoy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took my toenail story to remind myself that I have a job.
Really?
Yeah. I love all the people I work with. But
Yeah. So that you were just saying that you showed it to your coworkers and stuff. Yeah. So you have a great team.
I do.
You have great rapport.
I do.
And
Love all the surgeons.
Oh,
They're all different, and I love that. And they're amazing. Very supportive.
yeah. You could end up doing like, I do a lot of keynote talks and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Inspirational stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have to narrow it down to 55 minutes, but
I know it'd be
you can
hard.
do it. It will be hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think there is like a really great whole arc of your story is great for people to hear. Just thank God for these people in your life that show up and, having a dog that you take care of and that takes care of you.
I know.
Like Lily.
I know.
And
You have to
a good friend.
Put
holding
her
space.
picture up there too. Lily's picture. I'll
Yeah.
have a picture of her.
Yeah, send me some photos.
And yeah, Scylla said you can describe me as last year if you want.
This is not the same person I met a
Yeah.
year ago. Actually has a smile on her face.
Through and through.
It's genuine.
Like your heart is smiling now.
It is.
Your
It
whole
is.
your whole self.
My whole self.
And gratitude, I always say, is the new happiness. And it's like everything I'm hearing you say is I'm so grateful. I have
Very.
my freedom. I
Mhm.
have
I do.
and to be able to be out there all by yourself if you want, and
Right.
have a water filtration and the Camelback self-contained, and knowing that somehow the trail magic happens where these people showed up right when you needed them to get
did.
down that part. She shows up in the parking lot, congrats. Right?
I know. And I was crying. I also had a really bad cough, I was probably starting to get some pulmonary edema because I went from 2 weeks of being at sea level to doing the Longs Peak, which was not a good idea. I was actually coughing up blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But
Okay.
that did not happen on Mount Whitney, which is significantly higher. So
You were ready.
yeah.
So we have to kind of work up to these altitudes. is what
Yes,
you're
we
telling me.
do.
Well, the one that maybe you could coach me on, and I really have, this has been on my list of things I would like to do, is I just want to do Pikes Peak because I like that there's a tram that you could come down or someone could pick me up there. I don't want to go down.
Oh,
Is that bad?
No.
I just want to go up a
No.
mountain and then somebody pick me up at the
So
top.
that
Can we
one-
arrange that?
yeah. Well, Pikes Peak is one that I'm going to do this year, and I said, can you just pick me up at the top?
Okay.
there you
so
go.
Is there
Let's
any
go.
way, really?
Let's
would you be patient enough to go with old Nance, though?
I'm very patient.
Yes.
Do you think,
Very.
okay, and remember, I'm 65.
I'm all about breaks.
My-
I love breaks.
Okay.
It's not a race. It's how you get there. It's the journey to the top.
And I'm okay with, like, some people say if you go slowly, you can camp on the on the ascent. You don't have to do
Yeah.
it all in one day.
No.
Okay.
No.
So I would love to do that.
Well, we're doing it then.
Okay, that'll be our follow-up
Okay.
next season
Yes.
follow-up.
Yes.
Will that be
So
in the summer?
It'll be before. Yeah. I want to do it before Rainier because it'll be part of the training.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll coordinate it. I'm excited for that. Thank
And-
you for that. And you
yeah,
and I have
Of course.
similar but different journeys through the narcissist abuse.
Yeah.
And if I can help you, like if you're having a bad day
Oh, yeah.
and you need to remember
Same.
who you are. And
Same.
people out there, please remember who you are. Don't let anyone, and just let's send love out to people. There are people that weren't as fortunate as us
I know.
who actually got into the system and got
I know.
stuck. And it's such a trap because, maybe they, just never got out of it. I don't know, but I do think, I know there's women in prison right now who do not deserve to be there. And
They
even
don't.
people that are there, just like send them love because you just don't know what it's like to not have the freedom to choose the food you eat, the place you sleep, the panties
the clothes,
you wear.
right?
Yeah, the clothes you wear, the color you wear.
I did say to myself, when I get out of here and I have some money, I need to buy people some socks.
Yeah.
Like they shouldn't have to wear dirty socks. Come on.
Let's find out if there's a way we can donate socks and underwear or whatever
Right.
they need. I know there's some fundraisers they do inside. Like, did you know that prisoners even have to buy sanitary napkins and stuff?
Mhm.
Like if you don't have money in your account, so they do create funds. There's a women's organization
Yeah.
inside that they collect money to buy things at the
Mhm.
whatever I want to say commissary, but that's a military term. But at
Yeah.
wherever they call their shop there.
I think they call it the commissary.
But
Yeah.
it's just heartbreaking. So thank you for that. Another friend of mine
Mhm.
I was just doing comedy with, I went over there after we got back from our road trip and she had a whole bunch of like tube socks, like a big bundle. And she goes,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I make packages for
Oh.
the unhoused people
Yeah.
that I just hand out on corners when people are, and I thought, I need to do that. I need to have stuff. Because if I'm ever out there and I have a banana or something, I'll
Mhm.
hand them. I tend to, like I was told not to do the money, just it feels more like an enabling thing to do. But
Right.
I'm not saying not to do money, but I just think
Right,
it's nice
yeah.
when I have a piece of food or something.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Clothing.
I agree.
Okay, cool.
agree.
Well, this is inspiring. We're going to pay it forward.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to keep the good sparkle going in
That's
our
right.
eyes.
Another thing, I'm sorry that I have to mention this other person that means a lot to me. I just started doing jobs for her over the summer and I learned how to take down a fence. I learned how to rebuild a fence for her. I learned how to repair a door on a shed. I redid a floor on the bottom part of her shed and she was so kind to me and she would leave me alone in her house while I just, did whatever she needed me to do. And I felt like I needed to tell her the truth of why I'm here and why I'm not practicing as a nurse practitioner or a nurse at that time. And she was just the kindest soul, and she still is. And we helped each other this summer, and it gave me a purpose.
Yeah. So she helped you through it. So this is not the woman who owned the house that you lived in, or
No,
this is somebody else?
This is somebody else.
Somebody else that
Mhm.
you just a not unnamed person.
Correct.
That will know.
Yeah. But
That-
I'm sure she'll want to listen to this. And I just
You
want
just
to
wanna
make sure that she knows how much she means to me, and that she was a force in my healing.
And you want to you're giving back with doing these projects, but also just
Yeah,
you just want her to know.
I do.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing your story, Brittany. And thank you, Scylla, for being here. And seriously, thank you for taking this time.
Of course.
Yeah.
And if you can think of anything else I missed, or that was I made you sit here for 5 hours to just tell my turd story.
And now, the dramatic, it was a turd. I was kind of like, okay. I was waiting like, I don't know what I thought it was going to be like. And then she fell and I gave CPR and her hands were frozen.
But it was a turd.
But it was
A turd.
Oh, well, but I think the turd story was just kind of a guise to get your energy here. Because I think it helped
It did.
to have you
Thank
here,
you.
to give her the courage to drop in like she did. So I think it's so important. And I think this message and this story is important to get out there. So just know you're not alone, and you've got my contact information and you've got Brittany's contact information if you need support. And we know some good lawyers.
Oh, yes, we do. They're expensive. They'll clean you out, but
They
it's
will,
worth it.
yeah, it is worth it. That's true. I
Yeah.
think I spent $45,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Easily.
Yep. But we're free.
We are.
And nature, you go out in nature, it doesn't cost, it costs very little to
And
go into nature.
Some car electricity or gas to get there,
Yeah.
but
You could probably hitchhike.
yeah, sometimes an airplane like this big year is Mount Rainier. Next year it's going to be Denali, and I'm probably going to end up being a 7 Summits person.
Yeah.
She doesn't know this yet.
But
My
you know it.
family doesn't know this yet.
Part of you is feeling
I
called.
will, yeah, I'll see.
Wow.
I want to thank my guest, Brittany Key, for doing this 4-part series. I know it's been intense for both of us, but I think it's also been healing for both of us, and I hope that it has also been informative and healing for you. May you find freedom. Thank you, Cilla Weinbrenner, for also being on this episode. You can reach out to Brittany Key on Instagram. I'll put a link in the show notes. You can reach out to me. My contact information is always on my website, nancynorton.tv. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We'll see you next time on Traumedy. Remember, no matter what, keep laughing.